watching out there. The first item on the agenda, I just want to briefly acknowledge the town meeting and then the ballot results. I think it was a really, really great day. I'm proud of our community. It was a great day for the environment, as well as other important issues such as housing, et cetera. And I want to thank those who spoke in support of various articles. And if anyone else has comments about it, I just thought it was a really good outcome. You should be very proud because Phase 3, a lot of that came as a result of the pushing and the work that this committee did on protecting our freshwater ponds, and specifically Pilgrim and Crystal, which this will do, as well as efforts for Lonnie's in Upper Pleasant Bay. So, but we played a big part in that, so
Yeah.
I thank all for advocacy, and also on the herring, fish ladder, and everything else. Yes, Judith was a very strong voice in this. But, you know, it goes way back. I mean,
It's always a strong voice.
well, it goes way back, our efforts, you know, for years, and the management plans and all the work, you know, so thank you all for your part in that.
Well, it's not a motion, but I second what you said.
Well, it's not a motion, I just wanted to, you know, mention it, because,
Oh, it's a culmination of many years of work on this part of this committee. The
yes,
fact that those two management plans were accepted and built right into
yep,
the Phase 3 is great.
And longtime samplers for Pilgrim and Crystal.
Oh,
So
yes.
Ed and Mike Brink, as well as Mel Bornemeyer and Alan Levick. You know, kudos to them.
yes, everybody played a part in this, and yes, we have, that's one of the strengths of our monitoring program, is we have a lot of nice, returning, dedicated citizen volunteers.
Absolutely.
Same thing with the herring count. It's, cannot be understated how important that is, and the estuary sampling, and the pond sampling. Anyone else wish to comment? Okay, well, thank you. The next item on the agenda, and kind of the main item, in my opinion, for this meeting, is the review of the 2006 Orleans Comprehensive Plan. Now, my interpretation of what we were being asked to do and what committees were being asked to do, I could be wrong, but I did not get the feeling that we weren't being asked to rewrite the entire section, but to identify where there are goals and policies that may no longer apply, ones that should be added, related to the work we do. So I saw it as compiling a list. I think this is a long process. I don't think this is the first time that we will get a whack at this. There are other sections in the comprehensive plan that touch on water quality that we probably should also look at later, but this was the natural resources section that we were given. So that's my opinion, that we should come up with a list of things that we think should be added, things that no longer apply, and so if anybody has a different opinion or thinks this approach is not, if you want to go in and edit the whole document, but I don't think that was what we were asked to do.
That's good clarification, because looking into the document, you know, from 2006, it needs a lot of work to
Right,
really update it.
Too much.
yeah. Well, I remember, well, anyway, I remember getting clarification from George weeks ago about reviewing the goals and the policies, determining which are relevant, which can be removed, and identify new goals. That's what he said.
Right.
Okay, and with that
And I
said,
think going along with that then, assuming that what was in there is we want to keep or something that we're adding, that our own goals and policies are consistent with that.
Yes.
That's kind of a, you know, the
Yes.
first thing to look at the plan, the second thing to sort of back it up and look at
Right.
our own.
right, so we need to look at our charge as we do this, yeah, agree. So I will start with anyone that wishes. I think Rich is going to try to compile a list, which we then can formalize as a first go-around, I guess, of
There were some things that were mentioned last time. One of them
Yes.
was public education, public outreach. There's no mention of sewers in this, so there's enormous. It says, when, upon completion of the town's, right in the middle of page 1, upon completion of the town's wastewater management plan, set nitrogen loading limits for each watershed area.
Which paragraph are you on?
I'm under,
Policy.
right in the middle of the page, halfway down, under policies, second bullet, page 1.
Overview, and then goals and policies, okay.
Natural resources, groundwater
Oh,
goal,
Yep,
and it says
yep.
policies,
Okay.
policies.
Just wanted to make sure we
Yeah,
all knew
ensure
where
that,
you
well,
were.
the goal above that, I guess, is ensure that the mass of nitrogen entering coastal waters does not exceed a level that would accelerate natural eutrophication. This is all about coastal waters, and the next one is about surface waters. But anyway,
Yeah, I know.
I think we can set nitrogen loading limits before the completion of the entire plan.
I'm sorry, what, Carolyn? I didn't,
This says upon completion of the town's wastewater plan. I think we could do it in segments as we go along. We don't have to wait till the entire thing is in place.
oh, okay, so you're reading that to say that we basically don't do anything until everything is in place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what this says.
I didn't read it that way, but yes.
It says upon completion of the town's wastewater management plan, set nitrogen loading limits for each watershed area.
So we're really still doing that. I mean, for many of the waterways, we have the TMDLs.
Right.
But for the entire Nauset estuary system, we do not. And for Rock Harbor, we do not. So
Right.
we're still awaiting that. Well, not awaiting it, we're actively working on obtaining it. But those have not yet been set. So I think, to me, that's an ongoing thing that we need to keep working at.
It seems to me it's been ongoing for a very long time.
Well, it has. It has.
I submitted some comments to Rich, but I made some changes to try to update it and said in conjunction with, so it's an ongoing process, in conjunction with the town's wastewater management plan. So we'll kind of continue on.
Yeah.
And also some updates.
And I think it will, I mean, it has been going on for a very long time, but the nature of the plan calls for adaptive management. So it means that for the next 50 years, we will be, not me, but someone will continually be looking at it and verifying and comparing it against what's been done, to what kind of improvement, to what more may need to be done, or how it may, it's never going to be finished, I guess, is my point. There will be no completion. It will be an ongoing process. Because it's so much fun, why would we want it to stop?
Why would we want to stop now?
Right.
At the bottom, under surface water resources goal,
Just so you know, so I converted that file you're looking
Yeah.
at to Word, so that it's not going to be, and if there are page numbers on that, it's not going to be the same.
Yes, I had trouble finding where
You're-
Carolyn was. It's page 2
I
for
saw
us.
Carol was
too.
trying to-
Excuse me.
Okay, just so you know, so if you're using that versus the hard copy version off it's going to be a little, words are the same, but it's going to be different pagination. I'm so, what is if I want to capture is that a new goal or it's just a modified goal now?
I would modify it.
Yeah, I would agree, Carolyn. I think it's-
Okay.
It's not upon completion, it's an ongoing process.